Level 1. The photograph. The photograph arrives at 2:17 a.m. No name, no return address. Just a brown envelope slid underneath the door of your apartment. You almost ignore it. Then you see the photograph. It shows a woman standing outside an abandoned motel. Her face is turned away from the camera, but you recognize the coat, black wool, silver buttons, a small tear near the left shoulder. It belongs to Emily Carter, the woman who disappeared 11 months ago. You know that because you are the detective who spent the last 11 months looking for her. You turn the photograph over. 3 words are written across the back. Look behind you. You freeze. Slowly, you look toward the dark hallway behind you. Nothing, just the faint hum of your refrigerator. You look back at the photograph. Something else catches your eye. In the reflection of the motel window, there is a second person standing behind Emily. A man, dark coat, hat pulled low, and something hanging from his right hand. A silver police badge. Your badge. You check your belt. Your badge is still there. Then your phone rings. Unknown number. You answer. Nobody speaks. You hear breathing. Then a whisper. Detective? A pause. Why did you stop looking for her? You don't answer because you know something the caller doesn't. You never stopped. At least, you don't remember stopping. Level 2, Room 17. The motel is 30 miles outside the city, closed for 7 years, no electricity, no cameras, no reason for anyone to be there. Yet when you arrive, the front door is unlocked. Inside, the lobby smells like wet wood and cigarette smoke. You walk toward the hallway. Room 17 is at the very end. The door is slightly open. You push it. The room is empty. Almost. On the bed sits Emily's handbag, exactly the same one listed in the original case file. You open it, her driver's license, her apartment keys, a lipstick, and a small black notebook. Your hands tighten around it. The notebook wasn't found when Emily disappeared. You open the first page. There is only one sentence. I know who he is. The next page contains a list of names. 8 people, 8 suspects from your original investigation, but 7 of them have been crossed out. Only one name remains, your name. You stare at it for several seconds. Then you hear something underneath the bed, a soft metallic sound. You kneel down, reach underneath, and pull out a small digital recorder. You press play, static. Then Emily's voice, terrified. Detective Hayes. You stop breathing. Her voice continues. If you're hearing this, it means I was right. A long pause. He isn't trying to kill me. Your heart starts pounding. He's trying to make you believe you did. The recording ends. Level 3. The missing 11 minutes. You return to headquarters before sunrise. You pull Emily's original case file from the archive. 11 months, hundreds of interviews, thousands of pages, and one detail you never noticed. The night Emily disappeared, your body camera recorded 12 hours of footage, except for one section. 11 minutes are missing. You request the original server backup. The technician looks confused. That file was deleted. By who? He checks the system, then looks at you. Your credentials. You feel something cold move through your stomach. You ask him to show you the access log. The deletion happened at 3:18 a.m. The night Emily vanished. You were asleep at home. At least, that's what you remember. You check your phone records. At 3:17 a.m., your phone made a call to Emily. 37 seconds. You don't remember making it. You stare at the screen. Then another notification appears, a message from an unknown number. You're getting close. A second message follows. Ask your partner what he found in your car. Your partner, Daniel Cross. You find him in the evidence room. He looks at you, then at your face. You got the photograph. You stop. How do you know about the photograph? Daniel doesn't answer. Instead, he reaches into a drawer. He places a plastic evidence bag on the table. Inside is a blood-stained scarf, Emily's scarf, and beneath it, a set of your car keys. Level 4. The car. Your car has been sitting in the police garage for months. You never thought to search it. Why would you? You're a detective. You searched everyone else's vehicles. You never searched your own. Daniel opens the trunk. There is nothing unusual. Spare tire, jumper cables, old jacket. Then he removes the trunk liner. Underneath is a hidden compartment. Inside sits a metal box. You don't recognize it. Daniel looks at you. You want me to open it? You nod. The lock clicks. Inside are photographs. Emily entering the motel. Emily leaving her apartment. Emily talking to a man outside a pharmacy. And one final photograph. You, standing beside Emily. At the motel. The date is 11 months ago. The night she disappeared. Your face is visible. Your hand is on her shoulder, and you're smiling. You feel sick. I wasn't there. Daniel says nothing. You pick up another photograph. This one shows the back of your head. Someone took it from inside the motel room. On the back is a handwritten message. He doesn't remember because he was never supposed to. Then you notice something worse. The photographs weren't taken 11 months ago. They were printed yesterday. Level 5, the second detective. You return to Emily's apartment. The building has been empty since her disappearance. You unlock the door using the evidence key. Dust covers everything except one object, a chair beside the window. Someone has been sitting there recently. On the floor beneath it is an envelope. Inside is a newspaper clipping. The headline reads, "Police officer killed in hit and run." The victim's name is Daniel Cross, your partner. You look at the date. 3 years ago. Your hands go numb. You call Daniel. His phone rings once, twice. Then someone answers, not Daniel, a woman's voice. Detective Hayes? You know that voice. Emily. You finally found it, she says. Found what? The truth. You hear a door close on her end. Then she whispers, Daniel Cross died 3 years ago. You stare at the phone. That's impossible. He's standing beside me. Silence. Then Emily says, no, you're standing beside him. Your eyes slowly move toward the hallway. Daniel is gone. The evidence room door behind you is open, and on the floor is a fresh trail of blood. Level 6, the tape. You follow the blood trail downstairs. It leads to the old interrogation rooms. Room 4 is locked. You break the glass. Inside is a chair, a table, and a cassette recorder. You press play. Your own voice fills the room. Emily, you need to understand something. Your voice sounds calm, cold, professional. I can't protect you anymore. Emily starts crying. Then your voice says something that makes your entire body freeze. If they find out what happened that night, they'll come for both of us. The tape continues. Emily asks, what did you do? Your voice answers, I buried the evidence. The tape stops. You stare at the recorder. You don't remember this conversation, but the voice is yours. Then someone turns on the light behind you. Emily is standing in the doorway, alive, exactly as she looked 11 months ago. Same black coat, same silver buttons, same tear near the shoulder. She looks at you. You finally remember. You raise your weapon. Who are you? She smiles sadly. You. Level 7, the truth. Emily walks into the room. She doesn't run. She doesn't scream. She simply places a small mirror on the table. Look. You stare at your reflection. Then she says, 11 months ago, you investigated my disappearance. You nod. You found me. Another nod. You found out I was working with someone inside the department. Your breathing slows. Daniel Cross. Emily shakes her head. Daniel was dead. You feel the room spinning. He died 3 years ago. You created him. You don't understand. Emily continues. After his death, you couldn't accept it. You started seeing him, talking to him, following his instructions. She points toward the cassette. You weren't investigating my disappearance. You were investigating yourself. The missing 11 minutes. The photographs, the messages, the blood, the motel, everything was connected. You had created an entire investigation around a crime that never happened. Emily never disappeared. She had been working undercover. The person who vanished that night wasn't Emily. It was you. You had suffered a psychological break after discovering that someone inside the department was selling evidence. You became convinced Emily had been murdered. Then you created the perfect suspect, your partner, Daniel. A dead man, and for 11 months, you had been chasing a killer who existed only inside your own investigation. Emily reaches into her coat. She pulls out one final photograph. It shows you sitting alone in the interrogation room, talking to an empty chair. The date is from yesterday. You look at the empty chair, then back at Emily. So, who sent me the photograph? Emily doesn't answer. Your phone vibrates. Unknown number. One new message. You're almost there. Then another. But you still haven't found the real killer. You look at Emily. Her expression changes. For the first time, she looks afraid. Level 8, the final door. A sound comes from the hallway. Footsteps, slow, measured. Someone is walking toward the interrogation room. Emily whispers, don't move. The footsteps stop outside. The door handle turns. Once, twice. Then the door opens. A man steps inside. Black coat, dark hat, silver badge. The exact same figure from the photograph. He looks at you, then at Emily, and smiles. You recognize him immediately, not from the case, not from the police department, but from the mirror. He has your face, your eyes, your scar, your voice. Emily steps backward. The man raises one finger to his lips. Detective Hayes. He smiles. You finally solved it. The lights go out. And somewhere in the darkness, your own voice whispers, now solve me.